Hello, I am Cheryl and I am pleased to present this photo of Dr. Patricia Y. Heaston for the Inspirational Women in Our Lives series. I met Pat when I was a sophomore at Lake Forest College, and we were lifelong friends from that point forward. She was the epitome of class, grace, elegance, and intelligence. She inspired me greatly throughout my life. I miss her dearly. She will live forever in my mind and my heart.
I've had some amazing women in my life, but today I'd like to give thanks and special tribute to Belinda Coleman. Belinda Coleman started Thunder, the first Black theater group at ETHS that I was blessed to be part of. And she was very instrumental in my development as an actor, as a writer, as a dancer, singer, and as one who was a high achiever academically. She recognized my gifts and encouraged me to keep going, to dive deeper, keep exploring, keep challenging, and to keep blossoming. I am forever grateful to have had her as part of my foundation as an artist and personally.
Daughter, sister, wife, mother, grandmother, ex-wife, lover, student, traveler, soul searcher, Irish, Jungian, hostess, gatherer, collector, therapist, actress, artist, confidant, fun, redhead, marvel, rock, teacher, leader, healer, seeker, sage, feeler, wonder, friend, Miriam Phoebus.
Hello, my name is Joy Powell, and the woman that I would like to tribute is my bonus mom, Cheryl. Cheryl is an amazing woman, and after my dad passed, she was very supportive and very encouraging, and she herself was also experiencing the same loss, but yet she was definitely just amazing through, and has been through this entire process. She's a wonderful woman in doing the things with her own life. She's written her own book, and she's always there to lend an ear or to give advice when asked. And I think that she's a phenomenal woman, and so I would like to tribute her.
Hi, my name is Lester Mayers, and one of the women who have impacted and changed my life forever is Bria Walker. I had the opportunity to study under Bria both in classrooms and in productions at SUNY New Paltz. And it was there while we were working on a production of For Colored Girls Who Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Was Enough, when she turned to me mid-rehearsal and told me that I have a healing, and folks can see that healing and they'll want to latch on to it to take advantage of it. But she precautioned me in that moment to not only be aware of the healing I walk with, but protect it and protect myself. It is because of her I now value myself deeper. It is because of her I do not question my gifts nor my healing. It is because of her I walked proudly and continuously walk proudly in all of my art and all of my gifts.
There's no doubt that the woman that has had the biggest impact on my life is my big sister, Stacy. When I think about my childhood, memories of making homemade pizza and homemade bread that was too hard for us to cut, or opening a big box on Christmas full of clothes in middle school, or going to parks, learning to write my name and read, like all of those memories are with Stacy. My first heartbreak, called Stacy. A new job, called Stacy. I'm casting a show. Stacy is the first person on a flight to Chicago to come see it. So, yeah, there's no denying that she's been my day one from the beginning, and I would not be the person I am today without her.
Hi, my name is Cedric Young, and I want to thank the women in my life who made a difference to who I am now. And I know you're not supposed to mention your mother, but my mother did a great job of influencing me and helping me to learn what my responsibilities are and how to treat a woman and to express myself and be confident. She also told me I should be an actor. My sister showed me so many ways how she was a strong Black woman by finding many different ways to make a living. And my lovely wife saved my life and brought me back from marginalization. So my wife is the best thing that ever happened to me, and my sister and my mother were my foundation.
Hi, I just want to take a few seconds to showcase the most important woman to me, and that's Denise Martin, my mom. First, let me just start by saying thank you so much for being who you've been. Most of Evanston knows her as Miss Martin. She was a Black history teacher, a dean, principal, and retired as assistant superintendent. She was actually my principal for my 4 years of high school, and we have interesting short stories that we could share with everyone on what that experience looked like. But my mom was an advocate for every student at the high school. She wanted to make sure everybody was successful and was able to navigate the educational system, so she was there. A lot of students always say, man, your mom helped me through school. So, Mom, I just want to say thank you so much for being who you were, for advocating for everyone, for helping make sure that everybody got what they needed with dignity and poise. Here's a picture of my family, and at the center of that is my mom, Denise Martin.
Happy Women's History Month. I'm thankful for all of the amazing women in my life, my friends and family and coworkers and public figures who inspire me. Amelia Earhart, Anne Frank, Rosa Parks, Jean Goodall, Sally Ride, Kamala Harris, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Bisa Butler, and all of the other amazing artists and musicians and performers who connect us through a universal language. They remind me it's okay to be who I am meant to be. Most of all, I want to thank my mom. She's sacrificed her time and energy to get me to classes and rehearsals and motivated me to never give up and taught me kindness, love, empathy, compassion, justice, and kindness.
I'm Melody Marion Bickham, and I'm honored to acknowledge Mary Wilkerson, my aunt. When my mother, Sarah Louise Marion, passed away in 1984, Mary stepped further into our young adult lives and provided us with a place of comfort, refuge, wisdom, and many home-cooked meals. She shared her opinions on home buying, child rearing, and relationships, and we appreciated it. Mary is our family's solid rock and has been so while being a pillar in the Evanston community. She was involved in many organizations and was founder of the African American Youth Achievement Awards, co-founder of the Teachers Appreciation Award, and served on the boards of School District 202, Family Focus, and the Youth Job Center. To our family, she is simply our beloved Auntie Mary, host to our 4th of July, Thanksgiving, and Christmas celebrations. My siblings Adrian, Marvella, Malika, and brother Bill Marion love her and want her to know it.
I want to lift up my eldest niece, Kia Cowan. She's only a few years younger than I, but we've had the privilege of functioning as sisters for most of our lives. And while we are quite a ways apart right now, she lives in Las Vegas, I live in Chicago. We have maintained a really strong friendship in our adulthood. And for me, that bonding and support from her and conversations and laughter and sharing in ways that sometimes take me by surprise have really kind of been a life force for me. And I'm so grateful that we have the relationship that we have, and I love her.
Hello, Fleetwood-Jourdain. You asked us about women, and I thought really hard. I thought about moms, I thought about aunties, I thought about grandmas, I thought about teachers, I thought about friends. And then as a gay person, I thought about divas, I thought about drag queens, I thought about female-embodied people, and I thought, what do all these women have in common, actually? And then I realized the common core was Mother Earth. And I thought, well, that's cheesy, but guess what? It's true. Mother Earth is probably the most amazing woman I'll ever meet in my entire life. She gives every single one of us the chance to have life every day. She gives us a place to hold life. She gives us a place to take life away. She gives us seasons. She gives us change. She gives us air. She gives us oxygen. She gives us space. She gives us a place to experience all of these things that we call life. And I have to say, I humbly admit, she is the most amazing divine feminine we perhaps may ever encounter. She's your not, my vote goes. Mama Earth, you're the win.
Carlene and I met in 2011 when we were working together at the Mather Pavilion on the memory care unit. We were a really great team at work, and we quickly became friends outside of work, going out to dinner and to concerts and nightclubs and hanging out at each other's houses and just really enjoying each other's friendship. She's never judged me. She's never asked me to change. She's always accepted me for exactly as I am. She's one of the kindest, most genuine, most loving people I've ever met, and she's always there for everyone in her life. After my dad died, she found out she was pregnant, and she asked me to be Jamar's godmother so that I would have someone else to take care of. And it was just such a special gift to be included in part in someone's life after I lost part of my own family. She's just really special, and I'm really incredibly grateful for her friendship.
I met Lulu Wright when I first came here from Mississippi. I was a single parent. She showed me a lot, and I really appreciate it and taught me a lot. She played a big part in my life with my children, and also she was involved in my oldest daughter's wedding. And she was an Anglican teacher and a very good one.
Hi everybody, I'm here today to talk about my mother, Enid Smith Kelly, who came to this country when she was 19 years old, and she said she only had $100 in her pocket. Enid Kelly was a wonderful woman. She was a nurse by trade, but when she came to this country, they denied her education. She went back to school, she worked hard, and she built a beautiful life for us, her children. There were many who called her mom. This picture here is a picture of her and her sister washing clothes down in the place where they come from, at the river in St. Mary, Jamaica. She took me there many times. I still go there, and when I'm there, I feel the peace that she filled me with. I love you so much, Enid Kelly, and I want to thank you for being a phenomenal woman in my life.
Hi, my name is Kara Roseborough, and today I'm telling a story about my granny, Julia Williams. My granny is one of my favorite storytellers. She can really paint a picture with her words, and I've had the privilege of listening to a lot of her stories for many, many hours. Her stories have always had a really big impact on me, and I feel like for so long I've noticed the similarities between who I was as a young girl and who she was, even though we grew up in two very different environments and times. And one of the times that I really realized this and appreciated it was when I got in trouble in elementary school for talking too much, and it escalated into this big thing. I remember I came home and I was crying, and she was watching me for the day, and I was so upset about it. She comforted me for a little bit and was like, okay, you can be sad, but you also have to get over it. But she reminded me that I have this really big voice for a reason, that this big voice that I have has been passed down through generations on both sides of my family, and to never let anyone quiet my voice.
A woman who has made a tremendous impact in my life is my mother. She's the strongest person I know, extremely selfless, does everything for the people that she loves, and I would truly not be who I am right now if it weren't for her. Everything I've learned from her, her guidance, just watching her live life courageously through all the obstacles she's had to face is so inspiring. And yeah, I just want to say I love you, Mom, and you're the reason why I keep pushing every day.
Hello, my name is Bria Walker, and the woman that I would like to honor is actually not just a woman, but two, my aunts, Charlene and Elsetta Marshall. They're sisters. Charlene's the eldest, Elsetta is the youngest, and they have been there for me my entire life since I was in my mother's womb. They were there when I was born. They're still there for me every day. They equally have made an impact on my life. I could never choose one over the other. They both have taught me lessons. They both have supported me through every step of my life, my career, and They are both phenomenal women who are just amazing to me. So I salute my Aunt Charlene and my Aunt Alcetta, who we call Ralphie. I love you.